What's happening? It's your pal Ajax, and we're back with the last of the opening round for the Wheelie Big Race. The last 6 drivers will try to race their way into round 2, while the bottom 3 drivers are just hoping somebody has a really bad day. Last time, Chicken George had a great day aside from finding himself in the wrong tournament, as his 26 points left him in 4th overall, while Chowhound, Tucker, and our good buddy Cupcake all ended up on the sub-leaderboard with their disappointing runs. Speaking of disappointment, Tegan Chance found her way all the way at the bottom, but was only bested by Ragtag, who joins the logjam of drivers who don't want to commit to last place. We got a special one for you today, as Duke just handed me the lineup for the next race. Hey Randy, wait till you see these drivers. You're gonna like these ones. Introducing Piper Petrolhead from the White Knuckle Motoring Speed Shop. She's driving a 70-gram Dodge Charger. You'll recognize this name. It's Indy Rain from the A-Team, driving a Zuru Metal Machines Cadet. And last but not least, Smoke Show Sloan shows up in a Matchbox Mustang from 905. All right, ladies, time to show these boys what you're made of. Let's go for race 1. Piper and Indy get out of the gate extremely quick, despite the fact that there being about a 40-gram weight difference between the two. That is a beautiful shot right there, as all 3 hit the jump. Sloan gets a little squirrely, but Piper is putting those rubber wheels to good use. Yeah, I didn't stutter. That Charger's got rubber wheels, and it's put her into a good position going into race number 2. Oh, these ladies came to race. Piper puts down another beautiful lap, but all 3 of them absolutely blitz the top half of the course. Smoke Show gets a little sideways after she lands, and Piper lands that Charger perfectly. Indy's using the rail to get her rigged down to the side of the course, but it's Smoke Show who backs it in for 10 points across the line. All 3 of these ladies are putting up some big points. It's going to be challenging for them other drivers to keep pace. Piper looks like she's sitting pretty after 2. Randy, you gotta make quick work of them rocks. Get them off the track quick. This next race is gonna go right now. Oh, Smoke Show's not going to be happy about this. The ladies come down the course. She's on the inside lane, and she sees Randy just at the jump. He hasn't gotten off the course yet. Oh, it's going to be chaos. This is not good. Smoke Show puts it into the barrier just before the jump, as she doesn't want to clobber Randy. Indy at least makes the pond, but Piper's over up at the jump, and yeah, there's going to be words after the race on this one. However, Piper and Indy Rain tie with 28 points. Oh, I said what? She said what? Oh, I don't know if we're gonna... As you look at the leaderboard, Piper, Petrolhead, and Indy Rain have pretty much punched their tickets into round 2. However, you don't see Sloan's score up there because her conduct is under review. With 28 points put up by both Piper and Indy, Triple B and Lily both get bumped down to the sub-leaderboard with their 19 points. With only 3 drivers left, I can almost guarantee you some fireworks. And there's no movement on the low scoreboard as Gootsy the Goose and Ragtag Jim, with their 11 points, I guess nobody wants to touch them with a 10-foot pole. And as Little Miss Petrolhead and Indy Rain join Milestones and Blank down at the finish line, their 28 points guarantees that they're going to be in round 2. However, we got one more group to go, so for the last time in round 1, let's see who didn't finish their homework on time and meet the last group of drivers. Making up the numbers for this tournament, it's Lake Ridge's own Duke in his 5'10" Hillbilly Hoonigan wagon. Fresh off his massacre at 3D Botmaker, Disaster Jack's driving his bloody Firebird. And he may be late, but at least he made it. His Bay City Daryl in his So Fast Ford Coupe. Alright fellas, let's get this snow show on the road. Last group goes now. We've had to pull the spectators back for this race as Disaster Jack looks like he hit a bloody moose on the way here. It wasn't a bad run until they got to the jump where they all kind of ganged up on Daryl and put him up and over at the jump sign. I don't know why Duke took it to him, but Disaster Jack has a great jump, lands it, shifts sideways like he's glitched. Then he seems to turn himself over right at the pond. I don't understand what happened there. Let's go to a different angle. He comes down. Oh, he slapped the tree. I guess Disaster Jack figured since there's no spectators, he'd go after the next best thing. Trees aren't soft, bud. You should know that by now. Disaster Jack's out front. Jack, you gotta keep your eyes on the prize, bud. Trees are our friends, not our enemies. Randy, you can look for Daryl's sunglasses after the race. Get him flipped over back up to the top. I don't know what Duke's deal is, but that was just an absolute vicious hit on Daryl. He comes down halfway from the top of the course and just smokes him into the side rail. Disaster Jack goes over, but it's this hit by Duke that's going to be the talk of the town tonight. I guess Jack is just really looking for someone to shove. Well, look at the height Duke gets over the finish line going backwards. He parks it next to Blank and gives him a little wave. But it's Jack and Duke tied after two. And Duke does it to Daryl yet again. Everybody gets out of the gate clean, they get to the jump. And then right here, watch, Duke just slams Daryl right into the guardrail. That was violent. Duke and Disaster Jack both make it across the line, but Daryl, buddy, I'm sorry. Duke's usually a mild-mannered, nice guy. I'm sure he's gonna buy you a pop and a donut after the race. And with that being said, Duke takes the group with 27 points. Hey Randy, Duke just radioed and said that Disaster Jack's got some moose steaks in the back of his Firebird there. You hungry? I'll meet you down at the finish. I just gotta get Daryl's buggy off the course here. Poor guy never stood a chance. And with that last race, the group stages are finally done. Duke and Disaster Jack put their boots into the next round, but that puts us into a conundrum. See Sneaky Bob and Arlo? Well, they have the same score as Dr. Dodge and EK. So we're going to have a runoff to see who takes those last two transfer spots. There's even more drama when we look at the low scoreboard. With Cootsy the Goose and Ragtag Jim all tied at 11. We can't have three people on this low board, so we're going to have to race off those guys as well. Just when I thought my work was done. So, this is what we're going to do. The Yellow Snow potentials for next week are Ragtag Jim, the Goose, and Cootsy. We're going to run them off first, and then we're going to fill those last two transfer spots with a Northern race-off. You've heard of Southern Death? Well, this is the North version of it. Just less violent, and with more donuts. Comment below with who you think is going to make it into round two. Is it going to be Arlo, Dr. Dodge, EK, or Sneaky Bob? I've been your host, Ajax. This has been fun. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your co-workers, tell your hairdresser, I don't care. And tell Cousin Ricky I'm still waiting on his moonshine. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Randy, once I get my hands on you, you're gonna hurt worse than a Sunday morning hangover.